Hello everybody, Marco Chiappetta for Hot Hardware here to show you the brand new Samsung Galaxy S4. The model you see in front of you here is the Sprint Edition in white frost, though a black edition is also going to be available. As you can see, it looks much like the Galaxy S3, but there are significant changes under the hood. In addition to the larger screen here, this is a 4.99-inch screen with the resolution of 1920 by 1080. That's 441 pixels per inch in case you're counting. There's also a brand new quad-core Snapdragon 600 processor under the hood, 2 gigs of RAM. It's running Android 4.2.2 Jelly Bean, and storage is going to range from 16 to 64 gigs with an additional up to 64 gigs through a micro SD card. Let's take a quick tour of the phone and show you some of the cool stuff it's got. Those of you familiar with Samsung devices are going to recognize TouchWiz. The Galaxy S4 is running TouchWiz on top of Android 4.2.2. Out of the box here, there are 5 default home screens. This is the Sprint Edition, so you'll see a few Sprint branded apps. All of this is customizable as well. Just want to show you how smooth the animations are and transitions as we navigate through here. There is a bit of input lag, but it's really no worse than any phone. Considering the high-res screen, it's not an issue at all. Also, plenty of apps and widgets installed. As you'd expect from an Android-based phone, there's tons of Google apps. You have Maps, Gmail, Play Store, all the stuff you'd expect. Also plenty of Samsung branded apps like S Health, S Memo, the S Translator, which is really cool. You can actually translate things in real time. You have S Voice and also a new Samsung Hub. Samsung has consolidated their music, movie, book, and video hub into one app now. It's also got a nice clean interface. You can access everything right from this one hub. Also plenty of widgets installed. Too many to actually show you here, but there are plenty of widgets ready to go. But it's really some of the cool TouchWiz customizations that are going to pique your interest. Let me show you a couple. So here's the Samsung browser running on the Galaxy S4. Before I show you some cool features, let's just show you scrolling here. Nice and smooth. Pinch to zoom is also smooth and responsive. No issues there. I'm going to bring down the shade for a second here. In addition to the quick tap buttons for settings along the top, Samsung allows you to expand it and have everything at one touch here. A couple of the cool features on the Galaxy S4 are called Air View and Air Gesture that I want to show you. So you don't actually have to touch the screen to do some things on the S4 with supported apps. Doesn't work across every app, but all the Samsung apps it works in. For example, if I want to scroll this page, I can just wave my fingers over the sensors at the top there. And if you have multiple browser pages open, you can swipe side to side to switch between them. So here's CNN. Let's switch back to HotHardware. Scroll a couple of pages and switch back to Hot Hardware. It's really cool. It's actually handy, like if you're cooking and you have a say a recipe on the screen, your hands are dirty, whatever. It is pretty responsive. It's not perfect, but it works really well. It's not just in the browser too. You can do it in the email app to preview stuff. You can also do it in the gallery if you want to browse through photos here. Let me bring it up and show you that. So here's the, oh, that's a screenshot going. Let's bring up some pictures. And if you have a picture on the screen here and you want to switch between it, or to the next one I should say, just swipe your hand. And you don't have to do this huge gesture. If you get good at it, you can actually just get close to the sensor and do it that way. Definitely not a gimmick. Really, really cool feature. Samsung has also done a ton of customizations to the camera app on the Galaxy S4. Let me open that up for you. And let me throw a subject here on the screen so we're not just looking at white the whole time. Now, if I hit the mode button, you're going to see that there's auto mode, beauty face, best photo, best face, sound and shot, drama, animated photo, rich tone HDR, eraser, panorama, sports, and night. So some of these modes aren't new. Beauty face, best photo, best face. Those have been around, and basically they take a burst of shots and pick the ones with the best sharpness or best quality faces. Sound and shot is new though. Sound and shot is cool. You can take a photo and add a short sound clip. So if you don't want to send a full-on video, you can just take a photo, add a little note for somebody, and send that off. Drama shot is also new. That's a really cool feature. So drama shot takes a burst of 100 photos and then looks for photos where the subjects are not overlapping, and then maps them into a single shot. So in this example, you can see the skier kind of flying through the sky. It's really cool. Animated photo allows you to basically take an animated GIF. You can take a couple of shots of something in motion and then animate it. Eraser is also really cool. Let's say you're taking a photo of friends on vacation and people walk through the background. It takes another burst of shots and can basically map out the people that were in the background, so only your subjects are there. Panorama works as you'd expect. Sports are for high-speed shots, and night will allow for more light to come into the camera, so night shots look much better. The Galaxy S4's camera also has one other cool feature. Let me show it to you. So you can activate both the front and rear cameras at the same time and basically insert yourself into photos. So as you can see, the subject is on the screen, and that's me behind the camera in this little stamp. And you can change its position, change the style of the inserted picture, you can change the size of the inserted picture. It's just a cool way to include yourself in shots, whereas you otherwise normally wouldn't be. Samsung's also got a ton of new accessories coming for the Galaxy S4. Before I show you one of them, I thought I'd pull off the back and show you the guts of the phone here. This is the micro SD card slot here. Here's the micro SIM slot, and there is the user replaceable battery. So through the magic of internet video, I have instantaneously put the cover back on the Galaxy S4, but this isn't just a standard back cover. This is a new S-View flip cover. The standard flip cover was really popular on the Note 2 and Galaxy S3, but that basically covered the whole screen. This new S-View flip cover is a little smarter. When you open it, the phone actually wakes up, and when you close it, phone goes to sleep and the view mode changes to just show you a little info through this window. We should also point out that if you get a call, you can answer it while the flip cover is closed. You just swipe to answer and pop the phone to your head. Now, in addition to the new S-View flip cover, there's a standard flip cover available and a ton of health-related accessories, you know, like a heart monitor, even a scale that works with the S Health app. So tons of new stuff with the Galaxy S4, not just with the device and phone itself, but with the accessories. We hope you liked this quick look on video. We have a full review with sample video, sample pics, and full benchmarks. Why don't you stop by the site and check it out. Thanks a lot.